In a stunning turn of events, the upcoming UK general election could redefine the future of cryptocurrency in Britain. With political power up for grabs, the stakes are higher than ever for the UK's position as a global leader in crypto. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Hi everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video, we're going to be looking at each party or the main parties going into this general election. We're going to look at their stances on crypto and what they think, and basically how they're going to treat it if they do manage to come into power after the July election. So as always guys, let's quickly jump straight into this article, see what it's all about, and then we'll comment after. So Rishi Sunak has called a general election for July the 4th. With a date officially set, the future of crypto in the UK has once again been called into question. As a global financial and business hub, the UK has the potential to be a leader in crypto and blockchain tech. And do the other political parties think so too? So the Conservatives, having an economist and innovation advocate such as Rishi Sunak in number 10 should have been a boost to the UK's crypto scene. But with priority legislature struggling to pass through Parliament, crypto has not been a top priority for the UK's Conservative Party. Nonetheless, the Conservatives did manage to introduce several bills that bring crypto under regulation, and these have largely been safety and security centric, granting authorities greater powers to supervise, monitor, seize and even prosecute crypto activity. Conservative Economic Secretary Bima Falami spent some months talking up the prospect of stablecoin and staking regulations being implemented by July 2024. This may now be unlikely as MPs work to pass any remaining legislature through Parliament by May the 31st, and after that the current Parliament will be dissolved. There's also a slim chance that the Conservatives will make crypto part of their campaigning message, but another term in office would force a cabinet reshuffle and therefore a reordering of legislative priorities. The Labour Party, however, have some plans for crypto and blockchain technologies with a particular focus on the tokenisation aspect of the tech. Writing, tokenisation, which UK finance defines as the digital representation of financial assets using distributed ledger technology, presents a significant new opportunity for the UK. The document introduced by Labour's Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves and Tulip Siddiq, Shadow Economic Secretary to the Treasury, also outlined its intentions to make the UK a global securities tokenisation hub. A Labour government will also look to develop partnerships with other financial centres to establish interoperable standards and enable trade of tokenised assets across borders. Furthermore, they intend to leverage the latest technologies such as AI and others to deliver the next phase of open banking and define a roadmap for the future of open finance. This includes embracing securities tokenisation, CBDCs, and creating more regulatory sandboxes for financial products to reach underserved communities. It's an angle not too dissimilar from that of the Conservatives' crypto hub ambitions. However, the focus on the tokenisation of securities and their use in cross-border trade may prove fruitful for crypto regulatory clarity in the UK. Liberal Democrats lack vision, this article says. Across the Liberal Democrats manifesto, there is no mention of digital assets or crypto, but it is worth noting that historically the Lib Dems have been a party that attracts a younger, left-leaning and progressive voting demographic. A 2021 study showed that 29% of Lib Dem voters actually held crypto. And at that time, Liberal Democrat spokesperson for Treasury and Business and Industrial Strategy, Sarah Olney, espoused some support of crypto, telling City AM in 2021, "In today's increasingly digital world, people have so many opportunities to make the most of new tech, and crypto are an example of that." So one of the most obvious concerns that this election is going to bring is going to be the regulatory uncertainty, because Crypto users are highly sensitive to changes in regulatory environments. We often don't know the rules, and we don't know what's coming. We don't know if we're going to be breaking the law just by using crypto. So an upcoming election can bring significant uncertainty because, as different political parties have varying approaches to regulation, some parties might push for comprehensive regulations to ensure consumer protection and financial stability, a bit like Labour is saying. Others might favour a more laissez-faire approach to promote innovation, which you would argue the Conservatives probably are. But this lack of clarity on future regulatory frameworks just makes it difficult for crypto users and investors to plan our strategies. And so this poses risks, more risks to our investments and to especially business operations if it's a company. We've also got the Labour Party and some of the other smaller parties that are indicating a preference for more stringent regulations for crypto. So these regulations can include things like tighter controls on crypto exchanges. We want to buy or we want to sell our crypto. Higher compliance costs for businesses, and even more, which I'm certain will be coming, more anti-money laundering or AML and know your customer or KYC requirements. These sorts of measures will inevitably, they're going to limit the operational flexibility of crypto businesses, and actually they're going to increase this burden of compliance, which is what it is. This stifles innovation in the long term, and it'll make the UK a less attractive destination for crypto firms and businesses. And there's even individuals. If you ever have time to read the comments on some of my videos, especially the more popular ones, there's a lot of people saying how they will just leave the UK. They would rather leave the UK than live there and be under these strict regulations. Because whilst ever Labour are talking about this consumer protection, creating more rules, and they say it's crucial and it's for us, and they're all, everybody's thinking about us. Any sort of, if it's overemphasised, it can lead to policies that can end up restricting the activities of crypto users. Putting limits on how much we can buy. That's silly. We should be able to buy as much crypto as we want and sell as much as we want. I'm not talking about the tax side of things. I'm just saying, if you want to buy crypto and you want to buy, why should it be up to the government or the bank to say you can only buy £300 worth of crypto today? If as long as the money's in the bank, of course, and it's your money, then why can't you buy more? Why should you be restricted? Where do they get this idea, especially the banks, of telling you how much you can spend and how much you can't spend? It's really a strange concept when you think of it like that. So all these measures that they're going to put in, or that they're talking about putting in, that are aimed at protecting consumers from market volatility and fraud and scams and other things, they include restrictions on certain types of transactions as well. They'll limit the amount of crypto that you can either hold or buy or trade. They're also going to have, stringent reporting requirements. So the following year, when it's tax year, you're going to have to report all this. And it's, if you're buying bits and bits and you're selling bits over here, and it's quite difficult to actually keep up with your tax requirements that you're going to have to file the following year. So all this just plays into this idea that it's all these restrictions, they end up reducing the appeal of crypto, because people are going to say, oh, can I really be bothered with all that? If they can make it as difficult as possible, some people will be put off by it and they'll just say, oh, I can't be bothered. So the appeal and the utility of crypto can this attitude, this what the government's doing, if they over-regulate, can hinder adoption and hinder its use. Now, I did also notice that the Green Party, I know there's no chance of them getting into power because they're not popular enough, but they did raise concerns about the environmental impact of energy-intense crypto mining processes, which is proof of work, basically. So this is not the proof of stake. So this would be Bitcoin mainly, and Monero also. But I don't think Monero is quite popular enough to get on their radar yet. But if they were to get any influence, which they might not in this election, but they might do in the next one, they might push for regulations, for example, that could limit or heavily tax energy consumption if it's for mining activities. So this again will increase, these sort of policies will increase operational costs for miners, and it'll end up pushing them out, or it could potentially end up pushing them and drive them away to end up relocating to, as I always say, crypto-friendly jurisdictions, crypto-friendly countries that are not going to give us a hard time for running miners or for using crypto and trading in crypto. And another last point is that the UK is kind of, they haven't done much yet, but they've kind of trying to promote themselves under the Conservatives, this is, as this kind of crypto hub for the world. We keep hearing it, even Rishi Sunak himself has said it numerous times before. And so we've kind of already, even though they've not put much into practice, we've got this reputation of being a crypto hub now. So people have got expectations. And so you can imagine if Labour come into power, or the Green Party, I know it's not going to happen, but the Lib Dems or the Green Party, then we've probably going to, or we stand a risk of losing that reputation that we've got now. So if we get any policies that are perceived as unfavourable to crypto, like high taxation, these stringent compliance requirements that they keep going for, restrictive operational regulations, these can all drive businesses and individuals as well to other places, to different environments, other hospitable environments even, where people are friendly. This type of exodus can reduce the influx of investment. So the UK loses, we're going to lose investment, we'll lose talent, we'll lose innovation within the UK's crypto sector. So this only hinders the growth within the UK. Crypto is going to grow anyway. It's a global market. So we lose at the end of the day. Crypto users lose, the government actually loses, and the country loses on a whole. So because crypto will just go somewhere else. It's that simple. It'll go wherever the path of least resistance is. So we really need to welcome this new technology. But let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.